Chapter 1. A Provocative Beginning. Have you ever wondered how some people manage to turn their biggest adversities into their greatest strengths? Today, we delve into a realm where adversity is the fuel that drives success. This is a world where congenital anomalies, often seen as life's cruel jest, become the catalyst for extraordinary triumph. It's a world powered by a concept called dark motivation. A concept that might seem paradoxical, yet, when understood, can transform your perspective on adversity. Stay tuned as we journey into the depths of dark motivation. Chapter 2. Defining dark motivation. You may ask, what is this dark motivation we're talking about? Well, let's dive right into it. Dark motivation is a concept that is often misunderstood, yet it's a powerful tool in our arsenal of resilience. It doesn't involve embracing negativity, but rather it's about harnessing the power of our negative experiences and feelings to fuel our journey towards triumph. Imagine a time when you are faced with a daunting challenge. The anxiety, the fear, the pain, these feelings, as intense and uncomfortable as they might be, are rich sources of dark motivation. They are the raw, untamed energy that, when channeled properly, can propel us to heights we never thought possible. The key to unlocking the power of dark motivation lies in our perspective. Instead of seeing our negative experiences or emotions as roadblocks, we should view them as catalysts for change. Our failures, our mistakes, our moments of despair, they are not the end, but rather the beginning of a new journey. They are the sparks that ignite the fire of dark motivation, pushing us to overcome adversity and reach towards our goals. Dark motivation, however, is not a lone wolf. It thrives best when coupled with a positive mindset and a clear vision. It's like the yin and yang of motivation, the dark and the light, the struggle and the triumph. The pain and the joy, they all come together to create a balanced, powerful force that drives us forward. So, when you're faced with a challenge, don't shy away from the negative emotions. Embrace them. Use them as your fuel. Let them be your dark motivation, turning adversity into a stepping stone towards your goals. Remember, it's not about dwelling in the darkness, but rather, it's about using the darkness as a launch pad towards the light. It's about transforming our pain into power, our fear into courage, our despair into hope. Dark motivation, thus, is the beacon in our darkest hours, guiding us towards our goals. Chapter 3. Unveiling Stories of Triumph. Now, let's dive into some real-life stories of individuals who have used dark motivation to conquer their congenital anomalies. Our first story is about Emily. Emily was born with a severe form of spina bifida, a condition that severely limited her mobility. But she never let her condition define her. Instead, she used the frustrations and challenges that came with her condition to fuel her determination. She tapped into her dark motivation, using her pain as a source of power. She channeled all her energy into becoming a Paralympic swimmer. Emily didn't just learn to swim, she excelled, winning multiple gold medals and setting records. Emily's story is a testament to the power of dark motivation, showing us that our struggles can be the very things that propel us forward. Then there's the story of John, who was born with a congenital heart defect. His life was a constant struggle, filled with countless hospital visits and surgeries. But John never let his condition break his spirit. Instead, he used it as a source of strength, turning his pain into motivation. He became a passionate advocate for heart health, using his experiences to raise awareness and drive change. Today, John runs a successful nonprofit organization dedicated to supporting individuals with heart conditions. And let's not forget about Sarah, who was born without her left arm. Despite her physical limitations, she never let her condition hold her back. She used her adversity as a stepping stone, channeling her frustrations into a powerful motivation. Sarah became an accomplished artist, using her unique perspective to create stunning works of art. Her paintings, filled with emotion and depth, have touched the hearts of many around the world. These individuals used their dark motivation, that is, the negative experiences and emotions associated with their congenital anomalies, as a source of determination and drive. They didn't allow their conditions to limit their potential. Instead, they used their adversities as a catalyst, propelling them towards their goals. What's remarkable about Emily, John, and Sarah is not just their personal triumphs, but their ability to turn their adversities into opportunities for growth and transformation. They didn't just overcome their congenital anomalies. They harnessed their dark motivation to achieve greatness. It's important to remember that these stories are not exceptions. They are reflections of the potential that resides within each of us. Dark motivation is not about wallowing in our struggles, but about using them as a source of strength and inspiration. It's about taking the experiences that could break us and using them to build ourselves up. These stories are living proof that adversity can be a catalyst for change and growth. They remind us that our struggles do not define us, but how we respond to them does. And they show us that with resilience, determination, and the right perspective, we can turn our darkest moments into our greatest triumphs. Chapter 4. The Power of a Support System. Behind every triumphant story, there's a strong support system. This is a universal truth that rings especially true for those who have overcome congenital anomalies through the power of dark motivation. But what does a support system mean? Well, it's not just one thing. It's a complex, multifaceted network made up of people, resources, and actions that collectively empower an individual to face adversity head-on. Imagine this. You're climbing a steep mountain. It's a daunting, almost impossible task. But you're not alone. You've got a team of people cheering you on, offering you resources, and providing the emotional and practical support you need to keep going. That's what a support system does. It doesn't make the mountain disappear, but it makes the climb more manageable and less lonely. A support system might be family or friends, medical professionals or therapists, even online communities of people with shared experiences. It's those who listen, understand, and encourage. It's those who hold your hand during the darkest times, cheering you on, pushing you to keep going. They are your safety net, your sounding board, your cheerleaders. But a support system is also about resources. It's about having access to the right information, the right tools, and the right care. It's about knowing where to turn for advice, for therapy, for financial assistance. It's about having a safe space to express your fears and frustrations, and to celebrate your victories, no matter how small they may seem. A support system provides a sense of belonging, a sense of community. It reminds us that we're not alone in our struggles, that others have walked this path before us, and that we can draw strength from their experiences. It offers a safe harbor in stormy seas, a beacon of hope in the darkest night. In essence, a support system is not just about physical or tangible aid. It's about emotional comfort, about understanding and acceptance, about love and empathy. It's about the power of human connection, the power of shared experiences, the power of unity in the face of adversity. Remember, no one is an island. We all thrive with the support and love of others. Chapter 5. Harnessing Your Dark Motivation. You too can harness the power of dark motivation. Let's delve into how you can tap into this potent source of drive. It all starts with acknowledging your pain, your struggle, your adversity. These are not signs of weakness, but badges of resilience, testaments of your strength. Imagine your negative experiences as a well of dark energy. Rather than shying away from it, dive in. Embrace it. It's a reservoir of untapped potential that you can channel into your journey of triumph. Now, consider your goals. Picture them vividly in your mind. How does overcoming your challenges bring you closer to these goals? Understand that every setback, every hurdle you cross, is a step forward on your path of achievement. Next, it's time to strategize. Break down your larger goal into manageable tasks. Each task conquered, fueled by your dark motivation, propels you closer to your ultimate objective. Remember, the journey won't be easy. There will be times when you'll want to give up, when the darkness seems too overwhelming. In those moments, remind yourself of your resilience, your strength, and the transformative power of your dark motivation. Dark motivation isn't about wallowing in despair. It's about using the despair as a catalyst for change, for growth, for triumph. It's about turning the tables on your adversity, using it as a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. The key is to transform your pain into power, your adversity into advancement. Chapter 6. A call to share and inspire. Your story could be the light in someone else's darkness. We all have our battles, our victories, our losses, and our triumphs. And it's in sharing these experiences that we find strength, not just for ourselves, but for those around us. Your journey, your resilience in the face of adversity, your triumph over congenital anomalies using dark motivation can serve as a beacon of hope for others. It has the power to inspire, to motivate, and to remind others that they are not alone. So we invite you, yes you, to share your story. It could be a story of strength, of triumph, or even a story of struggle. It could be a story that touches a heart, or a story that ignites a flame. Because your story matters. Let your story be the spark that ignites the flame of motivation in others.